On that. Okay, now listen, I need to move on. I want to ask you a question. Have you ever had to make a decision in life and a choice and you fretted? Maybe you did it and you procrastinated and you didn't make it. Maybe you did make it and you regretted it. Or maybe you had too much fear. How do you make the right choices in life? Delighted to welcome to the programme Evra Petrosak. I think I got that right. Eva, good morning to you and welcome to the show. Hello, good morning, Eva. Have we got Eva there?
My name is quite a tough one.
It is, yeah.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, good to have you. I was choosing how to say it there. Eva, if someone listening to us has a decision at the moment to make, what's the right way to go about making decisions in your life?
Well, there's several different directions that I would give. It depends if it's a small or big decision. But if it's a bigger decision, so let's say someone would love to change career or would love to make substantial investment, I would definitely advise that person to run it by an expert. So, for instance, if someone wants to change career, move into a new field, maybe that person wants to have a chat with someone who already is in that field and see how it feels for them. Or if they want to make a substantial investment, they may want to be talking to someone who is an expert in making these investments. At the end of the day, you want to be running your decisions by someone who knows something about the topic, because a lot of the time we ask our best friends and family members, and as much as they want to help us, they just don't have the knowledge or the know-how to help us. And then the next step, what I would do, if it's something important, I would definitely write out what are the advantages and what are the disadvantages of making that decision. And as much as we get all this advice from the external mentors or specialists and we go through the pros and cons, we still want to run it by our own intuition. Intuition is this amazing gut feeling that is our compass in life, and it never leads you towards the wrong direction. It always leads you towards the right direction. But you need to be able to listen to your intuition over your fears. Very often, let's say you want to invest in something, you want to start your business, you want to change country or change career, and you have the feeling, I want to do it, I know it's right for me, but then there is that chatterbox going on in your mind saying, oh, what if I fail? What if other people criticize me? What if I lose some money? At the end of the day, when you dismantle those fears and you really write them out, okay, what is it that I'm afraid of? And then you ask yourself several questions. Am I going to die if that happens?
Yeah.
Am I going to go under the bridge, when that happens?
Yeah.
And what does it cost me not to do it? Because the worst case scenario of not making the decision is that you're never going to pursue your goals or your dreams, and you're always going to be playing safe in life. Yeah. And the fears are never as bad as they look, so we never go under the bridge and we never die.
Yes, so true. Well, anybody who works in medicine or emergency medicine will tell you the worst thing you could do is not to make a decision. Can I ask you this? Tell me about, this is because when people know the book The Secret, and in fact you've won a man often quoting The Secret, Bob Proctor, has been a mentor to you. Tell me about the idea of affirmations and being positive. Tell me about that.
Yeah, sure. That's a really good question. Lots of people read The Secret and they're very good at creating small goals like, parking spot or a cup of coffee for free, but they're not so good with creating bigger goals like your business, increasing your finance, attracting your love partner. And there is a reason for it. So my mentor, Bob Proctor, he was one of the people in The Secret, and he's pretty much the longest lasting individual in the personal development arena. He's been studying this for 57 years, and he studies the mind, the subconscious mind specifically. So what affirmation is basically convincing your mind to believe in something that you don't believe right now. So for instance, you may have some belief about yourself as a decision maker. I am terrible at making decisions. I never make the right decisions, and I'm always procrastinating and which actually makes you feel very negative about yourself. So what you can do is flip it into a new affirmation, something like I'm just kind of looking for the affirmation. Yeah, something like, I am a very good decision maker. I make decisions quickly, and I'm getting better and better at this every single day. And if you keep repeating this every day, several times a day, you may write it on a little card and put it in your pocket or put it in your purse. What's going to happen is eventually your mind is going to start looking at yourself this way, because we can talk ourselves into something bad as much as we can talk ourselves into something good. So we can start believing in something new about ourselves. Now, one thing about affirmation, we also need to know how to do it right. So when someone is just reading an affirmation and it's very dry without any emotion, it's rarely going to be plugged into our subconscious mind and make us believe it. So we have to be like, when we read the affirmation, we want to see ourselves as that person, and we want to get into the feeling of being that person. And then over a period of time, about 30 days of repeating the same thing, and your behavior is going to start to change. That's how affirmations work. All
right. Listen, Eva, lovely to talk to you. You can hear about more, Eva. We're going to give you her website details. I'll be giving those out very, very shortly. Do check Eva out and all that. Her website is abundantresults.com.